episode?
16.
Is it 16?
24.
Yeah, it's 16. I think it's 16.
36.
Yeah, cool.
48.
Wow, shit, that's hot.
15.
Good job.
5.
Torin.
9.
Your wife.
12.
Damn, Val.
17.
Welcome to the Kickback Podcast. This is episode
32.
17. Oh, wait, my bad. No,
69.
16.
Yes!
Yeah.
Went over.
It works.
Just went over.
It works. As we just noticed, there's a thing in psychology where you can mess someone up even though they're thinking about
No,
the
I just
information
think I
over and
had
over
too
again.
much wine.
It's the idea of blurring facts and making them into fiction.
Oh boy. Whatever. So, as you know, this is
It's also known
Cameron.
as groupthink.
This is Cameron.
Well, not
with me,
really.
we have back
It's not
again
really groupthink.
Francis. You know, wise beyond his years, you know.
I don't know Francis. Wait,
You
who's Francis?
do know
Val.
Francis. Oh yeah, okay, Francis. Val. I don't think you've seen him.
So it's just like that dude yesterday. I'm like, I don't know.
about the same.
What? You haven't seen him? This is
Strange.
old man
Oh
Torin.
yeah, I think they probably haven't met. I think when Francis gone, I think Torin would be this.
So Torin is like the guy that whenever you need that just random thing, he's there.
No, he has it.
I'm like Beetlejuice, you just say my name 3 times.
Old man Torin. Old man Torin. Old man Torin.
Nice to see you.
Good to meet you.
And then we have Sebastian the Guru. So, and then Sweepy.
Damn.
These are ridiculous.
Yeah,
I didn't get an introduction.
Yeah, I was like,
Well, I
what?
mean, my bad.
Sexist bastard.
Yes.
Val.
Boom!
You know, no, I got you.
No, now we're gonna try to make up for it. So now
Whatever.
you're gonna give her an.
And I'm gonna make up for
Wait,
it.
hang on. Are you about to give her an over flamboyant introduction,
Yes.
thereby surpassing the equality that she was looking for as
Yes,
a
because
gender equal?
I'm gonna surpass that because women are not equal. They're beyond. They're queens. Yeah, that's how I save myself. There
So
you
what
go.
you're telling me is you're going to administer the most sexist behavior
Okay,
possible by
so that's Val.
reclassifying
You're right.
at the time.
My bad. That's Val. That's Val. My bad.
I'm just checking.
That's Val.
Wait, but now she doesn't even have as good of an introduction.
Okay, so Val, mother of the Torins.
Dragons.
No, your shit ain't dragons, bro. Like raccoons, the mother of the raccoons.
Wow. We went too
Oh no, mother of the sloths.
Wow, that's actually. That's
No, raccoons are cool though.
No, but mother of sloth.
Why are this all rodents?
Because it's toy.
Hey, whoa, marsupials.
Give me something cooler.
Some of them got a
Well,
brains.
you're very soft. Like,
Alligator? Alligator? Crocodile?
No, they move at 60 miles an hour.
Hippo?
He a
No,
big
hippos
they
are the
move
most,
pretty fast.
and they're one of the most vicious animals.
yeah,
And you're not a honey badger.
I
so-
can't be a hippo?
No,
you're not.
No, you can't be a hippo.
you can't be a hippo.
You're more
Even though they're
soft.
hungry hippos.
See, because they're like in the water and they move pretty fast.
Let's see, other than sloth. Koala?
No, they're cute.
You married him.
I did.
So we watched yet another
Hang
episode
on,
of Game
what
of Thrones.
animal could Torin be?
We talked. I saw.
We've talked about
But
this.
he's not happy with the
Who
sloth.
the fuck cares? He's
Thank
not
you,
happy
sir.
with old man Torin.
Torin.
Look, in the comments
Actually, don't mind
below,
Old Man Torin.
Tell us.
Sloth.
tell us an animal that you think Torin could be.
That's off.
Sloth.
Other than a sloth. Something sloth-like.
A
though.
lemur.
Lemur's very active. We need something nocturnal, possibly. Something that gets motivated by. Oh, what about those baboon, like the colored butt baboons? Don't
No.
they? No.
Like Rafiki?
Yeah.
No,
That's Lion King, right?
that's not new.
No, because they're cool.
Yeah, he has cool moments. He has old man Torin. Yes, that's like a superpower. Anyway, yeah, in the comments below, please leave a comment. Let us know of an animal that Torin would be.
Anyway, so we watched Game of Thrones. This is now episode 4 of Game of Thrones.
How many episodes they got left?
They have 2 more.
Look, so everybody who said the Night King ain't dead, he's dead. They don't have time.
I don't know. Okay, my whole thing is.
I think I deal with Cersei's ass.
My whole thing is Night King's dead. But
The next
we were expecting more from the Night King.
They only had. When they said we only have 7 episodes.
Okay, but
everybody should have known.
But that
Dang,
shit
they about
has
to
been building
squeeze.
up since season 1.
But they are like, all right, cool. We don't have enough. We don't have enough time.
we just you had time. You could have.
not clear what he wanted.
Yeah.
You could.
He didn't really talk.
Okay, pretty much.
And why weren't there any like children baby walkers? Because baby White Walkers.
There was. They showed them in the north.
They showed that one.
Yeah,
boy.
they showed the one that he changed, but how come there are no like children?
Because, as you know, the
What are you
children are going to be in the
In
back.
the episode last week.
Yeah, that one girl, she got turned into one, blue-eyed and all.
No, I'm talking about the one that he actually changed into a White Walker, not the people that he raised from the dead.
Okay, you can't
Do you
say.
remember like a couple of seasons ago,
Like he saw the baby.
they gave him the baby and they changed the baby to a White Walker?
Okay,
So
but
did they change the baby into a White Walker?
They did because the baby's eyes turned blue.
No, but does that
That
mean
means the baby grow up instantly?
Exactly.
I-
Or was the baby used as
So
food
many
for the
questions.
army?
No, because that Gilly's
That doesn't make any
dad.
sense. I mean, that's
Sacrifice.
but it doesn't matter at the end of the day. It's not going to grow up that fast, Val.
Exactly. So where are the baby
It
walkers?
doesn't matter. They're dead now because everybody at the Night King turn.
I just want to know where they were
dies.
during the fight. That's all.
Where are they?
My whole thing,
were
they
generals.
a baby can't be a general. And then my question,
They
no.
aged instantaneously and they rode the horses.
So you said they had no time, but my whole thing, you can spend less time but showing everybody drinking and all that other
Whoa! Now you're trying to cut alcohol out their diet? That's not
Dude,
realistic.
stuff.
They were playing a drinking game.
Whatever. No, I'm talking about less time before everything before.
They
and
thought
was
they were
sitting-
going to die.
That's fine.
Which is highly likely.
Show me more of the Night King doing stuff. Like the Night
Like what?
King.
The Night King didn't talk, bro. That'd be boring as fuck.
No, I didn't
They
even
even
need to
had-
talk.
No.
I wanted
This is not
Night King.
Fantasia.
I wanted the Night King to get down and dirty and be like, show
You know
you how
what
much of a
I
bad
wanted
he was.
Brand to get down and dirty.
Yeah.
I didn't get that shit either.
Can we talk about that? Brand was the most useless during that whole
Yes, he
war
was.
fight.
What are you talking
He was
about?
like, hold on, I'll be back.
No, look, if he never
do
said,
not say Jon Snow was useless.
No,
Jon Snow was actually fighting
look.
and shit.
if he never said, you're a good man, and everything that
That's
led
all he did.
led to this moment, maybe he wouldn't have went into the darkness. Maybe he would have went with regrets. He at least got to hash
It
out
doesn't
all
matter,
his
he's
regrets. But hey, that just means there's not a ghost, you know?
Anyway,
What, peace?
and then, so how y'all feel about the theory that, they don't want to give Arya all the credit for killing the Night King. They said that it was because Jon Snow yelled that it distracted the dragon and Night King long enough for Arya to sneak
They were pretty
past.
far away.
Well,
And Arya's an assassin.
when they said that Jon,
She's a ninja assassin.
John, when he screamed, if you listen closely, he was saying "go," like he was distracting them as Arya, sneak past. So he gave the go ahead for Arya to kill. They're trying to get John.
No, that's stupid because Arya was inside the building.
Yeah.
And she just found
John
her way
didn't
out
do
the
jack.
tree.
John was
John was
soldier.
outside.
He was chilling.
He's just another soldier.
And that was kind of dumb. Like, why are you just screaming at the dragon anyway?
Because I expected him to get burned.
It's like when you see a bear, you gotta look bigger.
I get you, right?
Seriously.
So they say.
So I guess that was in the topic.
It's just.
Does it still work?
So far in Game of Thrones, I just been expecting more from the season. I feel like they just trying to hurry.
They only got 7 episodes.
6.
6.
And to me, like
6?
It's 6. You sure?
And then like today's episode was more
Thank you for
of
saying it once more because we had.
Because
Shit,
he's
now
trying
we're
to make it sound like
6.
Because I say it multiple times.
6.
okay. Anyway, today's episode was just like
I changed the vowel.
it made me wonder like
6?
it made me wonder like what was the point of
Sucks.
the episode? Because John was just like, yeah, I love you, but you're my aunt. And Daenerys just like,
He ain't said that once.
okay, he's pretty much said that non-verbally.
Nah,
like,
he said,
he was like,
no.
he grabbed her to kiss her.
He grabbed her and he said,
And then he backed
I need to
away.
hash. He said, I need to hash this out, but
No, he trying to
Also
break
tap
all
that.
emotional attachment because you know you're probably gonna have to kill her ass to get the throne.
No,
He doesn't want the throne.
he doesn't want the throne, but it's no.
He's just saying that to please.
And then I felt like
He's got another
the only
agenda.
reason why she was
he
talking to
only
me
said
was
that
John.
because he's a dude.
Oh boy.
Damn right.
I feel like the only reason why Danny was trying to get with John after that you know the food scenes because
She wanted him to use him.
Yeah, wanted to use him to
Wanted
kind of
to
secure the
use
door.
him. Dun, dun, use him. Dun, dun.
So Sebastian, John Singleton's dead.
Who's John Singleton?
Yeah, rest in peace.
She said, "Who's John Singleton?"
Oh wow, please.
I knew it. God, that one.
I mean, okay, but she's Packy, like.
So she.
I mean, I don't expect her to know like famous black people.
Okay, well, all right. She didn't know who Nipsey Hussle was, but then in the same hand, she also knows who Nas is.
I also need to never take it easy.
Look, I mean, I'm not.
And she knew.
Okay, Chris, but you're misunderstanding. I'm not like.
Daddy,
At the end of the day, all that stuff is a plus because her husband probably don't know half the strings.
Whoa. Whoa.
Yeah, well, they
Hey,
can figure
I'm gonna need y'all to calm
I think Val
down
was named
because
that.
Val is doing her part. She is getting black transfusions on a regular basis.
But the problem is she's only have half of the source.
from Torin.
He's like the least
Might
black.
have to-
She's literally
Actually,
getting black
my bad, my
transfusions.
bad.
You knew Val before her tour, right?
Yes.
Okay, so did she
She didn't
have?
have black transfusions at that time period.
Oh boy.
He
Anyway.
knows of.
I am aware.
Oh wow.
That he knows of.
Oh.
That's because the
So
black
you-
transfusions occurred before my time.
So you
But during
you
the time
always
period,
like the black guys.
no, she, holy crap! Did you complete the rainbow?
Man, Sean Singleton died.
Yes, Chris. Rest in peace.
She completed the rainbow.
Oh my! This not a time thing.
What?
Maybe 75%.
Oh, never
Wait,
mind.
what are we talking about? Well, what are we talking about?
You know what we're talking about.
I
Sebastian's
know what
talking
we're talking
about.
about, but what part of the rainbow?
Where's the Asian?
There we go.
Exactly.
Wait,
That's what we're
wait,
talking
wait,
about.
wait.
75%.
Have you never dated a
Where's-
Packy guy?
Where's the Hispanic?
That was done.
But she dated a Packy guy.
I mean, are we talking about dating or are we
No.
talking
Wait, did
about?
you,
No,
wait,
we
did you
know-
have
you
sex?
know.
Did you have sexual relations with?
Whoa, 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 bro. Whoa, we were having a rated G conversation,
Well, that's
and
completing
you
the rainbow.
took it all the way to R. I don't know which.
Well, actually, we was talking about something else. He was talking about John Singleton with the
You literally.
How did we go from
How did we talk about something
Well,
else
I don't
when
know.
you're saying,
Because
and I
said John
quote,
Singleton's dead.
Who's John?
did you have sexual
John Singleton,
relations?
man.
Like, what? This
Okay.
is not the Monica Lewinsky trial.
Jesus, Sebastian. Name a John Singleton movie.
Name a John.
Cameron, name a John Singleton movie.
Boys in the
Your
Hood.
black
There you go.
cards.
All right. But John Singleton movie will go ahead and be Boys in the Hood. It'll go ahead and be Jews. It'll go ahead and be
Not gin and juice.
Yes, so John Singleton, rest in peace. He was great,
director.
great director. He did a lot. He's awesome. He's probably like a Stanley of like
But black movies, yeah.
black film.
But most of them are
Not even black film, just great movies in period. Like,
I mean, but
if you're up and coming, film artist, like, John Singleton is
What
just
is
a great
he doing?
influence.
I don't know.
You know, I always find it interesting. We always talk about people's deaths, but we never really focus or pay attention
No.
to how they actually
You don't.
died.
Why? Because the whole point is they're dead. Because if you go ahead
I
and
mean,
remember
I'm
this stuff,
always
why, like,
interested in how they died.
I mean,
but if you go ahead and do that though, it like that makes it a main point. When you go ahead and that's almost like somebody going ahead and doing committing suicide.
the only time
Can I-
people
can
focus
I
on
finish
somebody
speaking?
how they died is if there's
Murder.
a
I
murder
was
found.
doing a dramatic pause because what I was going to say after that was But what I find the most interesting is that after we say a person died, we discussed how they lived.
So he's out of there. Anyway, so anyway,
I'm just saying, that was profound.
so this thing with Game of Thrones. What?
Bro, I know bad.
Hold on.
To the single.
I just want to know what do y'all think?
We moved on to the
What do y'all
singular
think is gonna happen
issue of the singleton
Who
death.
do you think gonna get the throne? Do you think Cersei's gonna kill everybody? Do you think Jon's gonna get the throne?
Ashley had black family members.
No, I know.
Okay.
I'm aware of that too. But I'm just saying you
It
get
was
black
more of a
chicks.
perverted question
Exactly.
about the different rainbows
Right.
and
the
where they
trans-
landed. What,
and the
what
transfusions.
the pot the rainbow ended.
I mean, the most complete
Was
pot
there
is
gold?
Hey, Sebastian,
current
I
life.
mean, I didn't really think
Sebastian,
about it till you asked.
you're making the
but-
wrong podcast.
But
What?
You're making the wrong
So did you
podcast.
see the Travis Scott and SZA music video for Game of Thrones?
No.
It's pretty dope.
It's gonna be
I'm done. Hey, did you see that music video? No. It's pretty dope.
It's pretty dope, yeah.
Let's really see that. Hey man, did you see that new TV show that came out about those things with those people with that place? No? Oh, you should see that.
It's pretty
It's pretty
dope.
dope. It's pretty dope.
You're right.
I mean, that's the same advertising you gotta do when it comes to anime with me.
Nah, I do descriptions.
Wow.
Yeah,
Well, nah,
I know. Look, like for
Your
instance,
descriptions take like 30 minutes.
but they're epic.
No,
Because I
that's
paint the scene.
Alright,
I paint the scene.
that's fine. How many animes have I watched?
How many animes have you not watched? That's the question.
What, you haven't watched
Is
a
the
lot.
glass half empty or half full?
It's
Exactly.
all the way.
But Chris, that's not a good example.
That is
Because,
an example.
no, because
I barely watch TV
Chris, yeah, but you're the same one that I can't watch TV.
by myself.
I have learned in the military that it's hard for me to watch TV alone. Like,
Oh.
I feel for you.
Wait. So how much TV are we talking that you watch on average per week?
Probably by a good hour.
Okay.
Is it
Out of
just
that-
This Is Us or something?
Out of that hour,
if
it's because Tiffany's
yeah,
watching
Tiffany's
something.
on, yeah.
So here's the question. Out of that hour, how much of that time is you time watching TV?
Probably out of that hour, probably like 15 minutes.
Okay, out of that 15 minutes in which you're watching something,
It's
what do you
very
say
sad.
you put on?
Joe Budden podcast on Clean
Joe
Up.
Budden podcast.
You can just listen to that on Spotify.
Or also, I've seen from your search history, sometimes you have anime on there.
That's not for me.
Well, it's not.
No,
No.
that's
I
definitely
thought he was gonna say
I just
porn.
my kids.
Oh.
Oh yeah, I'm about to
So
say.
you
I'm
have
about to
Your
say
children
porn.
watch more anime than you?
Yeah, so you have them watching anime.
No, they have themselves.
Is there a point where you going with this, Sebastian?
So what I'm saying is, I'm
Yeah.
assuming sometimes you are listening.
No,
Anyway.
you're trying. You're trying.
Are they not watching it on the
No, they're not.
projector?
And if they are, I'm in here and I'm not doing anything. I'm not.
He's
doing
cooking
anything.
a
I'm
like
cooking.
he's cooking an 8-course meal.
Oh, so do you pay attention to what your kids watch?
Yeah, I cut that shit up.
Oh, okay. So you pay
What
attention.
do they
So then you watch anime if they watch anime because you pay attention.
Oh my! I can't stand YouTube because I can't stand a kid.
Hey.
Alright, that should be a
What
topic
do they
because
watch?
that grinds my gears.
Oh, the kids opening
Kids.
up gifts? No?
I can't stand kids playing, watching another kid play toys. That's stupid. Or
Wait.
That is
Wait,
pretty
how-
stupid.
Wait.
You said wait?
Wait.
That's
Or
actually
just
something.
people living their lives.
And
Hold
you're
up.
watching it.
Hold up.
And you could just be out.
I get
Hang on,
you.
wait.
I get you. But
I could be living it better.
it's the
Wait.
same. It's the same thing that gamers watch other gamers, play
At least
games.
with some intent.
But normally why you watching is because hey, they're highlighting the game that for you, or they're showing you strategies or whatever.
Let's not even go with that. What is one of the most popular game series that has ever existed?
The hero bullshit.
No,
Mario.
before that. Started with computers. No,
Snake.
not before that.
Ping pong. I mean,
The Sims.
Well,
But nobody's gonna watch
Yeah.
a
I
person
thought you
play
were gonna say
Sims.
Oregon
That's
Trail
stupid.
because that was the shit.
Hey, no, I could have said that too. No.
well, he's trying to
The
say
Sims.
Sims is essentially
So what the
watching
Sims-
other people simulate that real life
Correct.
stuff. So
That doesn't make sense. You're doing
No,
it
but
as
the
AI.
Sims you're managing.
Thank you.
You have a lot of
No,
input.
but
I'm not watching Smash.
Wait, no.
People's lives are best.
No, you're correct. Absolutely. And but what in The Sims they also have is they have cause and effect. So you can do a cause, but then there's an effect.
You're explaining the game. You're explaining the game. I don't want to watch you play Sims.
I don't want
to watch you play Dragon Ball Z. To me watching you play Dragon Ball Z, it's retarded.
okay, but that's you. But
Listen. If I'm not getting anything out of it, as in like you're showing me how to do a walkthrough,
Yeah, because that's
I don't want to watch you go ahead and laugh. Me personally,
Right.
Now, even if we go ahead and exit out the adult version of it and say that is okay, the kid version of me going ahead and watching them play with Legos, I can't do. I can't do.
Maybe it's because they're like badass Lego.
Yeah,
players.
that might be badass.
building
Just show you how to build stuff.
maybe
They're
one of
just showing you.
them
They're just like, look at my
built
badass
the
Lego.
Death Star without a blueprint.
Bruh, all right, Francis, you have kids, right? All right, your kids go ahead and you see them on YouTube watching, a little girl go ahead and act like a little girl and their family act like the Avengers. You know what I mean? And then due to they're using computer graphics, they're trying to say they got powers and everything else. Why is the kid watching kids dress up?
I'm gonna let you talk.
Well, the truth about it is, yes, I've
I've
actually noticed my kids watch such, okay? I grew up playing games, a lot of games, okay? So I tell them, hey, you don't have to keep watching these guys play their stuff or give their attitude. You guys should be the ones doing it. That's what I actually tell them. Because truly, somehow, I don't think it makes a lot of sense. I mean, they can be the characters rather than watch what other people are doing.
Okay, number one, I get where y'all going with this. I get where y'all going, but you gotta understand when it comes to like the girls watching somebody else play whatever. I can't really be mad about that because that's the same reason why we watch reality TV because we want to watch.
I'm not a reality TV person, but okay, it's different. Let me
But then
break
at the
it
same
down.
time,
Okay,
wait, hold up. Then at the same time, they are, the reason why they probably watching is because they probably get to see how to play or whatever. Unfortunately,
a kid doesn't do that. A kid as in far as lyric, right? I went ahead and bought something to represent Roblox. And what did she do? Still watching somebody play Roblox. That's insane to me. No, number two, of me going ahead and she has LOL dolls. I don't want to see somebody else opening up an LOL doll. Why? When I bought you the LOL doll.
I get you.
Why I want to see you, hey kids.
Because the same reason why we follow stuff on the phone.
You tell me that adult and kids.
We
You're looking for inspiration of how to play.
We learn what we want. Nowadays we learn what we want
But
from.
you're saying, Cameron, you're saying Sebastian's not going ahead and looking at a person go ahead and be like, hey, first day at Best Buy, bro.
You never know.
I had to watch those. Those are called e-learnings.
No, I'm talking about you. Shut up, pal. I'm saying, personally, you're going to YouTube and looking for this person and be like, damn, I want to see that shit. He going to Best Buy the first time.
Actually,
that shit.
Hey,
why are you mad at that?
We've done that also because Geek Squad has some really interesting videos on YouTube. Of some stuff.
Why are you mad at it?
I'm not doing that with my kids, man.
Thank goodness that they're watching that.
What you told me is
That's fine. But
I want to have them searching that.
like toys. Oh, you don't watch YouTube?
Oh, let me understand.
I got
Cameron, you're in support of it, right?
I mean, I don't care because I understand like
You
that.
don't understand.
Wait, but what Francis was saying, I'm just going to rephrase
Okay,
what he was saying. Tell me if I'm wrong. But what he was saying is, he was encouraging his kids because when they were watching people do these actions, they're not taking part in it. But we have a limited time on this earth. So what they're doing is they're being a side character when they should be the main character
I get you
of
trying to
their
make
own
some
story.
wait, hold up.
Exactly.
I get you trying to make some more dramatic
Exactly.
stuff, but here's my thing, Francis. At the end of the day,
Are you okay with being a side
at
character?
the end of the day, we are all side characters because at the end of the day, when it comes to technology and stuff and whatever,
Story.
y'all are pretty much denying how we learn nowadays.
You're the main character. You're the side character.
Like at the end of the day, everybody
He's a
nowadays.
side character in my story.
Oh boy. At the end of the
Leading
day,
side character.
at the end of the day nowadays, everybody
side character
learns
in this.
by technology.
So
Yeah, but you know, I take my time sometimes to look at people of the past. We had a lot of scientists, a lot of inventors, those days. Because a lot of these guys practicalized with things they were seeing then. But these days we don't really carry out a lot of practicals ourselves. We're either watching,
But
they made the mistake themselves.
okay, but you can't say that because back in the old days, you comparing back in the old days, and back in the old days,
Not for a while.
we didn't have
I don't like how I do it.
we didn't have technology.
Hey, I
So
get
pretty
you.
much, how did the scientists
did you
learn, from others in the past? There was history books. There was, science research. Whatever. People,
I got an example,
philosophers.
Cameron. Here we go. This example has nothing to do too much with the topic, but watch.
Stop.
We had a recent
Stop.
uproar and a scare of kids going ahead and watching random things on YouTube, right?
Yeah.
And what is this random shit that pops on?
His-
What was it? What was the scary thing that pops on YouTube
This
for the kids?
part, yeah, this part.
Momo.
Momo. Momo pops on there.
Yeah.
So that means if
Yeah.
Momo would have never popped up on there if kids was not actually doing
Yeah.
something.
But okay, I get you. But how can you be mad at that? Because that's how.
I have my kid watching something random.
No,
I
I'm
have a
saying
kid watching.
that's how
it's
you
not a
learn.
program.
That's how we all learn now
Stop.
through technology.
It's not them.
And Momo's not just the only thing. Like there's, Spider-Man and Elsa doing inappropriate
Yeah, this
stuff.
one
And I get it, but that's the dangers of
That's,
technology.
it's dangerous, but it's not
wait.
learning experience.
Wait, so let's
I-
look at it this way. You're right. We all do learn through technology. Here's the question I have.
These
Some of
days.
us learn stupid things that we should never learn in the first place.
Yes.
Okay, but who's to say that?
Gang.
But who's to say that was stupid?
Momo?
No, Momo. Yes.
Threatening
Okay,
children's
but-
lives?
But the whole
Are you against children's
the whole original thing was a child looking at somebody else how to play something.
That's stupid.
Is it? Because
Yes. Cameron, the difference of it is to me.
Hang on.
If you want to do
For
that,
his
just watch the
children,
program.
hang on.
There is
For his children, yes, because his children are not professional gamers or attempting to be professional.
no, but even
they are.
even it, they're learning that they're just. In fact, I recommend them because they're trying to research how
That's
to
not
play.
research.
No,
That's
it's
my
not.
job.
I go. They're researching how to play with the other dolls. Like,
No, that's not. That's not. Cameron, I bought her. They have
Let me say
so many toys.
How many?
If they were researching, how to operate the
No,
toy,
hang on. Here's
Exactly.
like,
That's practical.
that would
to open
be
it, wait.
exactly.
Here's the follow-up questions. When she was watching the LOL how to open an LOL doll, did she have her LOL doll in front of her?
No.
Oh. Question 2. Did she just watch the one video
No.
on how to open an LOL doll? Question 3. Has she, since watching that video, opened her LOL doll?
No.
Man, I'm trying to get the kids credit. Goddamn. Anyway, whatever. Anyway, what y'all think about the Sonic trailer?
No what? Dude.
And if I was out of there.
No, I'm like, because he just looks stupid.
Oh,
You see the
Sonic.
Sonic trailer, Francis?
No.
Hey, all right, they're
All his
making.
technology, he looks like.
They're making
Creeper.
Sonic the Hedgehog. You know what I mean? That old game from Sega.
From Sega,
Yeah.
I like whatever they say.
What game is that now?
Let me see if I can
The
pull it up.
hedgehog?
Sonic.
Blue hedgehog?
Sonic and Hedgehog?
Sonic? Oh,
Yeah.
okay, yeah, that's Sonic.
Yeah, it's the one who gets the golden rings.
Sonic
Yeah,
and
pull
Mario
up.
came out about the same time.
Yeah.
It was Mario and
That is-
Sonic.
that is true.
Yeah. Sonic was for
You know what?
Sega, Mario was for
Yeah, but
Nintendo.
you know why Sonic was losing though?
Wow.
This is how he looks
wasn't
now.
appropriate.
He's old.
Yeah.
Well, he looks like some. To me, I hate it because he pretty much the way he looked in the trailer, he looked like a guy in a stuffed animal costume. Like it looks horrible.
Mark, you can't say that either because then Pikachu, only reason why he's okay looking is because there's no way to fuck a Pikachu.
There's no way to fuck a Pikachu? Why are you trying to fuck a Pikachu?
No, that's fuck up
Oh.
Sonic has legs, arms, fingers.
Okay,
Pikachu
but-
is just a fucking stuffed animal.
Like he's
Okay,
too
but-
tall.
The
But this
but the
one's
problem,
awesome.
to me, the problem with Okay,
That's
but
what
with
they
that,
say, Pika Pika.
That's in his
you
mind.
shouldn't design Sonic how you design Pokemon. Like you try to copy the Pokemon shit. At the end of the day, like Pokemon can get away with that because
Paradise.
they're Pokemon. Sonic is moving fast and stuff, and then he has human characteristics, so it looks lame when he
He has human characteristics
But
in
what could
the
you
TV show.
possibly have him look like?
Thank you.
I mean, you could probably make his spikes bigger, yeah, but other
They
than
made him
that,
shorter too.
They could have made him shorter. They could have made like Alvin and Chipmunks. I was expecting more like that.
how's he supposed to run?
Yeah,
That doesn't make sense.
Yeah, that sounds stupid.
What do you mean?
When he
No, I was
runs,
saying
his
the
legs
look,
go in a circle.
the look of Alvin and
Real
Chipmunks.
spins.
Like on the Alvin and Chipmunks movie or whatever, like that they remade or whatever. They look better than how Sonic looks now.
But Cameron, Alvin and
That's because-
Chipmunks are small.
That's because
And Sonic is small.
No, wait. That's also
Sonic
because
is-
that's also because chipmunks have bodies that can look similar to human. So,
Okay, here we go.
Sonic.
Remember the show? Remember the show? You know what I mean? The one that was like kind of had the 3D type of imaging of Sonic the Hedgehog. Sonic was kind of close. Dr. Robotnik was tall. Sonic was at least darn near to the middle.
and there was a kid who was in there, and he was about the same size.
Same size as Sonic. So
Sonic is about 4 feet.
It's just to me.
it's almost like, all right, you can't get mad at that because then what about everybody remember Scooby Doo? Remember the Scooby Doo
was
movie?
a dog, bro.
Scooby-Doo and
So they just made it another dog.
But it didn't look like a dog, bro.
It did look like a
But
dog.
I don't. You know what?
You know what? You're right. It looked like that.
I don't know how to improve it. I'm just saying that shit looks garbage.
Alright.
Like people
Actually,
fight.
don't mind how it looks.
So what you're telling me is you can't get hot criticisms.
Old man Torin has spoken.
Okay. I guess I can't argue with old man Torin. I don't mind how it looks.
I mean,
Well, do y'all care about how Jim Carrey looks?
Jim Carrey, man,
He
that's
He looks
fine.
like Jim Carrey.
Well, people said that he's
Man,
not.
this is the
But
look.
he
This
isn't fat
this
enough.
is-
I agree.
this
Dr.
is the-
Robotnik
hey,
was a fat
right,
bastard.
hang on, wait. But this is the first movie. You got to give him a chance to bulk up. Maybe he transforms in this movie into.
They could just give him a fat suit.
No, maybe he has a fat suit by the end of the movie.
Because he gets depressed because he can't pass on it.
Exactly.
Trash movie. Gotcha. Okay.
No, that's not.
How come
trash.
it's not a Mega Man movie?
Ooh.
That would be kind of dope. I ain't gonna lie.
That would be kind of expensive.
No.
All day.
Because half your movie has to take place in the real world, the other half of your movie has to take place in the digital world.
No,
And
you're
then
talking about
it
New
depends
Age Mega Man.
Which new age man, bro?
Like with eggs and
No,
stuff?
he's talking about the
Like,
one
the
where
new
he
age-
links up
look,
into
he
the.
links into Mega Man,
That's
so he's
dumb.
like swipes it, and he's like, "Which shot?" And then he's Mega Man, just like in Tron, you know? Haha,
No,
Tron.
dude, I'm sorry, but no, I don't want to see that. I want to see fucking Mega Man, and the world is turned into fucking
So
taken
then
over
he's
by
doing nothing
robots
but
and
fighting
shit.
in the digital world.
No, I don't want him to fight in Israel. I want him to fight in our world.
Like, no, what?
Like Astro Boy.
Damn, good job, damn.
But Mega Man's not Astro Boy.
He's pretty much the
Yes,
same
he is
premise.
pretty
Mega
much.
Man pretty much came from Astro Boy. Let's be
Yeah.
honest.
Mega Man and
So
Astro
what you're
Boy.
trying to tell me is Mega Man is just a white Astro Boy?
Pretty much.
Okay. Yeah.
Wow.
And
Or two.
just like that sushi place that we was trying today, Top
So this is
Sushi,
what
that
they
was
use.
trash.
This is what you
Top
think they should
sushi
have used.
Yeah, somebody.
It was like a white version of Hana. And
Oh,
I'm
man.
sorry, Hana was
This one looks
fucking
great.
But
Oh,
anyway,
that's what they
And
had.
even the face too.
Before you go to your next topic. I mean, that one looks better than that. That looks trash.
Well, that's the one in the movie. That's
Yeah.
the remake or whatever.
Oh.
Fan did it.
That's yuck. All right. Scenario, even though it has nothing to do
Actually,
with the
that
scenario.
remake is way
Alright.
better.
We'll go.
The year one?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. It's better. It's not way
No,
better.
that's like way better.
look, I just want to see the image though. Hopefully, it looks
Cameron,
better.
that looks way
I
better.
don't care, bro. I just
Look
want
at
to see the image.
That looks
though.
way better, bro.
You want to see that shit, but you don't want to see Lion King. Wait, you do want to see Lion King?
Oh yeah, I just want to see Lion King.
Because
for
of, I'm
Beyonce.
sorry, because of Queen Bey.
No, I don't want to see Aladdin because Aladdin look like an ugly asshole. I can't believe he's getting with a fine ass Jasmine. And he
why does he look like a he's
dude, his nose look like man. That dude.
That's what my people's noses look like.
Look,
so
look,
that makes my America's nose.
I'm sorry, but I'm sorry. There was better Aladdins or better Arabian people that you're gonna cast.
Arabian people.
Well, there was better Aladdins that they could cast.
So Sebastian, so if a woman decides to go ahead and tie her tubes and don't tell you, what do you do?
Well, first and foremost, how's she gonna get it done without you knowing?
Oh, no.
They can do it.
They can do it. That's one.
It's an in and out procedure.
The fuck you talking?
I mean, like they can do it if you have birth, like when you give birth, you can.
Oh, that's what you're talking about.
Yeah,
You're referring to
scenarios. Say you go ahead and boom, she's opened up, she had a baby, now she's tied.
It's a lot of planning if you're doing it at birth.
But a woman can't do it. They have permission to do it.
Number
2, or you go ahead and you're dating somebody. Say you're going ahead dating somebody. She doesn't say her tubes.
Okay. Some dudes don't say they have a vasectomy.
And do you think that's you know, I mean that
No, I mean if you get to that point where you start to talk about it, but most people.
I mean, but then you have.
They should have it on their profile. It should be right there.
But then when you have a woman
profile.
coming up to you saying, "Hey, I'm pregnant," you're like, "Haha, bitch, no, you're not, because I got my tubes tied."
Right. I got a vasectomy.
I got snipped. Sorry.
I mean, my whole thing at the end of the day, number one, it should come up.
Is not exactly 100%.
It should come up in a in the conversation in a relationship. As far as if your person that you're in a relationship with or a wife whoever does it without you,
vasectomies can be reversed and also sometimes they have to be redone.
if they get it done
But
without
I mean,
you,
you're still shooting stuff. It's just no.
it's blank.
it's blank.
Yeah.
No, they say it's blank. Sometimes it's still half
Well,
loaded.
then you got a shitty doctor.
No, it's not the doctor, it's the genes. Because sometimes you just can't put an empty cap in it.
Anyway, like I said, if anything, if
Why do y'all get quiet and allow me to go on those?
I mean,
because you keep going, there's no way to stop you.
and
Anyway,
sometimes it's the same when your woman gets her tubes tied. Like sometimes they don't do it all the way, and you could reverse it too.
Yeah, did you know that?
If they don't cauterize things, and
Yeah, like I hate to say it, if I decide to go ahead and be like, hey, I got 10 pregnant, I wouldn't be just around. You know what I mean? The fact that like,
Oh, because of how much you gel up in there. Gotcha.
wow. Anyway.
what the fuck?
Anyway, at the end of the day, as far as that goes, it should come up in the conversation. And of course, if y'all didn't talk about that, of course, there's gonna be any issues. That's not really much of a conversation. But at the end of the day, yes, women power, they can do what they want, but that's something that should be decided as far as relationship. If you're in a relationship,
Come on, you can't go ahead and just snip and not touch it.
well, to me, again, that
Yeah,
has
it
something
depends
that
on whether or not you're
that
in a
has something to
relationship.
do.
If you're not in a relationship, it's your own body, do whatever you want. If you're in a relationship and you want to keep that relationship because it's a life-changing decision, you should probably talk with your partner.
And
Yeah, I didn't give a commercial like that.
so,
Go ahead.
hey, that's
We're
why
responsible.
communication is very important in relationships.
And also,
You brought yourself back.
And also for those who just scratch their heads and wonder how come their relationships didn't work out, don't worry about it. Because in time you'll find out exactly why they didn't work out.
Anyway, in that news, shit, what is Sebastian? I thought you would be all on this. How do you feel about your girl from Smallville? Allison Mack, she's finally, coming out and she's testifying against the sex cult that she's part of.
Stop. I've been talking about this.
Wait, Kristen Green?
For like, no. Allison Mack. Bro, are you serious? I've been talking about this for like 16 years.
There's a couple people from that show who were part of it.
No.
No.
It was literally, she was like, man, I was literally wondering because they literally she gone from the show and they didn't make an announcement. They didn't say anything.
Kristen Cook was also a part of it for like 2 seconds.
Wow.
Wait, so who was molesting who? I don't know the story.
So,
Who got molested?
allegedly, Okay, allegedly.
You're gonna say allegedly.
Yes, allegedly, Allison Mack was part of a cult run by a man who she originally went to interview because for some reason she went to interview. I forget the exact story of why she was there, but she was there with the news crew. Then she started seeing him on her own. But allegedly, she started bringing people into the fold of the cult, allegedly. And the cult was like literally just sex abuse, like sexual abuse, I should say. They were branded. The branding looked like an A and an M together. They not only were they branded, they were essentially broken and treated like horses.
I mean,
That's to say it in the lightest way
that's
possible.
bad.
Yeah, cut off from your family. Not able to
So yeah,
And your career, apparently.
that needs to end. I hope she does testify. I guess.
Well, there's also it's interesting that you bring it up. There's also a lot of criticism to one of the people who was part of the cult because she formed kind of like a therapy group, except it's gained a lot of steam, of course, because it's a national thing, and a lot of people have joined that. So people have thrown around that was a cult, but that's also allegedly the founder of the organization has straight up said that it's not a cult. It's just for people to get back on their feet, like understand what happened, and for them to recruit. But anything that a lot of people join these days, they call it a cult. So
I mean, at the end of the day, if it's whatever sex code needs to end. But I'm happy this week. Compalooza comes on this week. You got Lucifer coming on. You got what else is coming out? No.
Detective Pikachu.
Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., Detective Pikachu. It's a great week for TV and movies, bro.
No, shit.
You don't think so?
No.
Because you should watch Lucifer, that's why.
Thank you.
If you watched
I
it.
got Star Boot Camp all week.
Oh, good luck to them. Good luck to them. Star test. Still pointless, right? Okay, gotcha.
But it gives you a star.
No, it is really this. I waste your time.
Shine bright.
Deep in the heart of Texas.
Might watch it anytime.
I didn't grow up here.
I was down you,
Whoa. No, can we talk about that?
What?
You must be from Philly, and you have never made me a Philly cheesesteak.
Wrong.
No.
He's not from Philly.
He's not from Philly.
He's not from Philly.
He always told me he was from Philly.
He lied to you.
He grew up there.
He lied to me too.
What? He grew up there.
Yes, but that's not where he was born.
I hate when people do that.
He grew up there.
You say it doesn't matter where he was born?
He grew up there, so he said
Let them know.
he should be able to make me a Philly cheesesteak.
Tell them where you were born,
Torin.
Torin.
Jersey.
Why I can't say it like that?
I was born in Mount Holly.
He was born.
But Sebastian,
But he doesn't have-
He makes it
That's
even
about
sound
here.
backwards.
For example, let's say we say Francis, and we say he was born in Houston, Texas, but he grew up in Nigeria. Do we say he's not from Nigeria?
I mean, at the end of the
He
day,
has citizenship to prove it.
I don't give a fuck. At the end of the day, when you hear that accent,
Correct, because you would have citizenship to prove it.
To prove that I'm from US, right?
Yeah.
Okay, but hey, there's this saying that says when you spend 10 years in a particular environment, you're a citizen of that place too.
like I said,
True.
when you hear that, it doesn't matter.
Thank
Your
you.
panties drop, girls, boom.
So then you have dual citizenship. Still have citizenship though.
Man, I'm saying, which one do you go ahead and claim and say, I'm
Because he can
from?
claim whatever he wants. He's from both.
Okay,
But Torin can't do that.
Huh?
But Torin can't do that.
No, I just want to give him a hard time. He can claim whatever he wants.
That was giving me that time.
Jeez Louise, dog.
oh boy.
Yeah,
Chris,
sure,
you
a lot
got
of
to
that
top
is
it.
Oh, yeah. Well, I was going to go ahead and say, I mean, it's pretty random, but it's like, have you ever noticed how certain cultures go ahead and say they only know this of that culture? Like, you say African. The only thing, if you say African, you go ahead and say Nigerian. What else? What else? You bring up? You don't say anything else. You don't.
Joff Rice.
What?
I'm just saying it wrong.
Jollof rice.
Yeah,
Jollof rice.
Yeah.
Oh,
That shit
okay.
is
It's nice.
yeah. Whoa. I ain't gonna lie. That's my pickup line.
Are you
to
talking
Africa.
about like when somebody says Africa, you automatically think
Jollof
the
rice.
person?
Yeah, and that's my
Correct.
pickup.
Correct.
I ain't gonna lie. That's my pickup line. Every time I like run into an African girl, you know, any girl from Nigeria, I be like, girl, I'm
You just
supposed
proved the point.
to. Yeah. Whatever. Hey, whoa. I'm just saying, in my defense.
African, Nigerian.
In my defense, in Houston, most of the people from Africa, the girls
You
that
got
I run
one
into,
right here.
I'm just saying, I don't run into Ghana girls. I run into Nigerian girls.
Let me say something.
Are you just
okay?
assuming they're Nigerian?
No, they tell me
Exactly.
they're Nigerian.
No. That's what happens.
Nigerian
No, that's literally what happens.
Nigerian people
That's what
are proud. They be like, I'm from Nigeria.
No, like that's what happens most
Nothing
times.
irritates Africans more.
Correct.
And even sometimes Nigerians, when people just go, "Oh, you're Nigerian,"
Exactly.
and then people, and then even the
I don't,
Nigerians-
but I don't say it though. I never
You
say
don't
it.
know me. You don't know. I
Yeah,
didn't say 2 words to you.
Like sometimes you see people from other African race or countries, and you still see people referring to them as Nigerians just because they're blacks. And a lot of time it causes like
That's exactly what he
friction.
does.
Well, no.
I'm from Pakistan, so he's like, "Oh, you're Indian." I'm like, "No, I'm Pakistani." Yeah,
But
you're
it's
Indian.
the same thing with a Hispanic. Instead of we saying Hispanic, you're Mexican.
Well, the first thing
Exactly.
comes,
Yeah,
the
right.
first thing
Yeah.
comes to mind
And
is
it's not the-
but yeah, there's Brazilian.
Yeah,
But hold on, no, wait, that's different.
No, that's
That's-
not.
no, it's
that's
different
Latin-
because
Latina.
when it comes to Latino girls, you know for girls from
No, you
Mexican,
don't.
you know by the booty, damn it.
Sure.
You know by the booty. If you got that square booty, Mexican. And you got
That's true
that
again.
bump, you.
That's
Brazilian,
Colombia
Colombia.
from Puerto Rico.
He has no exposure to the world.
I don't
Yeah,
know.
okay.
Whatever.
Fair
You
him.
don't know, bro.
Then let's take a trip,
He
road trip.
thinks all
Damn
East
it.
Asian people look alike.
That's not true. That is not true. I know.
See, that goes for Asians. You know,
What you can you tell?
Asian.
Would you be able to tell a Japanese person from a Korean person?
That's hard, but I can tell
Would you
Chinese
be able
girl.
to tell a Chinese person
Yes.
from a
So
Vietnamese person?
instead of going and saying Chinese
Yes.
or Vietnamese, what is the correct way you gonna say?
Asian. Dude, I don't ask people where they from. That barely comes up. Like,
Okay,
No,
so
you just assume and you say people, hey Val, you Indian.
well, I say that Val because you Val, like shit, like
Yeah,
shit.
and how many times?
And because how?
Not just that.
No, and
I
because
corrected you and you were just like, what?
no, because okay, hold.
Several times.
When it comes to the food, half the stuff that you cook is like the same shit that I would get in India. You
No,
cook-
it's not.
It's not, Cameron.
No,
Well,
it is
the
not.
butter chicken, yes.
Butter chicken.
You've never had butter chicken.
She made butter chicken all the
She's
time. Or her mom, somebody did. I had some butter
They
chicken.
don't make butter chicken.
Okay, well then you
A
made
lot
butter
of
chicken,
Indian food
and that's
is
why I was
vegetarian.
fucking horrible. Okay,
A
then
lot of
Actually,
Indian
my butter
food is
chicken was
vegetarian.
amazing.
nah, bro. And then
You use similar spices, yeah, but the food, the
and then the curry,
It was
the curry is
I've had
the
real
same.
butter chicken.
A lot of
not with the protein.
yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. Curry is not just one race though.
I don't know. And
Well, that's like
you
saying, right?
and you don't even fix that much patchy food.
People make jollof rice differently too.
True.
I mean, but we don't live with Val though.
Oh well, I'm down there though. Val. We live 5 minutes away. Like shit. Like
I know, I just text them like spaghetti and they're over.
I feel like sometimes on my way home, I be like, yo, what we doing with food? Like shit.
What are we doing?
He has never called me. I just send a text message or a GIF and I'm like, there's food.
I text, and I sometimes call Torin. Yeah.
The end of that conversation is like, okay, it's kind of messed up how we go ahead and like instead of we say either you're African or you're Jamaican. There is no you're Angolan, you know, you're Ethiopian, you're none of that. It's just you're Nigerian.
And that's it. That's the only country in
And
Africa.
if you go ahead and have a head wrap, you're from Jamaica.
Okay.
That is-
Let me
or
ask you a
trends.
question.
Yeah.
So, Val, you mentioned the STAR test, right? At what grade do they start taking the STAR test?
Third.
And is that for all subjects or only specific?
Just reading and math in third.
Oh, they don't start geography or social studies?
Mm-hmm.
When do they do that?
They do, so all the, what's the word? Like the benchmark grades, like 5th, 8th, and 12th, that's when they test as well.
Oh, that's when they start testing
That's
geography?
when they test all grades.
Okay. So then they test when do they
Social
start?
studies.
Oh, when do they start testing social studies? Just in high school?
No, in 5th grade they'll
in
do,
5th grade.
and that's when they do in U.S. history.
But in 3rd grade, that's when they start
We just
testing.
do reading and math in 3rd.
Got it. That explains why.
Explains why what.
The focus of education is not in globalization or improving the children's knowledge of countries around the world.
Not just countries,
Which
it's not
ones?
improving their knowledge of other subject areas. Like science and social studies are just
They are.
marginalized and they focus more on reading and math.
That conversation went
And
way
that's-
deeper than I was. Man, I'm not drunk enough for this, or
US or what?
No, I was
But
just
I
saying
mean,
in the
we
United
didn't,
States.
like,
That's what he
in
was
high
saying.
school-
This is
my
my
cup,
United
right?
States.
Or-
We classify
You
people.
sure?
We don't say,
Yeah.
oh, this person is Angolan. We don't say, oh, this person is from
Yeah,
here. We just generalize like
that's
that.
right.
You have
But
to
I don't
be
think they even
Nigerian and
test-
stuff
That's
like
right,
that.
I read.
And so my example was the fact that because we start testing children so
Okay, that's a
young,
particular.
we only test them
okay.
over reading, writing in the 3rd grade, but we don't start
Because
all
they
social
think those
studies
are the
till
2
5th
essential
grade.
skills you're gonna need in life.
So because they say those are the essentials, we leave everything else
But you
in
know,
place.
funny enough, I've
Because
actually-
reading can lead you to read about
Social
geography in other
things, yeah.
countries.
But I've actually had interactions or conversation with adults who don't even know Africa is actually a continent of seriously.
That's a wait, bro.
As in, like sometimes I'm
Those
just
people were in
there.
Texas, right?
Say again.
That those people was in Texas.
Oh, let's do
like,
that.
yeah, I mean, they ain't a lot. Texas, you know, they don't teach that stuff. They behind. They be changing stuff. Like, you gotta forgive them. This is Texas.
Sometimes okay now. A lot of them still see Africa like the bush,
Yeah.
Yes.
monkeys.
Yep.
They see when they think of Africa, what they see is usually like, okay, hey, it's gonna be bush, it's gonna be monkeys and all that. But trust me,
It's not.
it's way a lot more than that.
But
Trust me,
they
right.
don't know how to separate it. They don't know.
Yeah.
You know, even in the books, they still don't separate it.
But it's the same thing when it comes, like, that's always been America's way. Like, when it comes to things
You
highlighting,
assume.
when they're highlighting the good things of
Okay,
the
I
people.
gotcha. Yeah, just take a particular section you want people to see
Yeah.
and stuff. Okay.
When it wasn't popular that black people were not to be seeing anything other than slaves, we were seen as less than monkeys, blah, blah, blah. When it comes to the Native
I
Americans,
thought you were talking about like if they're doing documentaries and stuff, they'll show you like the rural areas.
What's that-
of
even that too,
Nigeria or
and
something,
what's
not the actual
Not the
city.
area. But I
Yeah.
can tell you that
even in documentaries,
whatever good time you can think of in the US, it exists in Nigeria. I mean, that's where I
But
know
that's,
of.
I mean, that's at the end of the day.
Okay, whatever good time you can think of here. I mean, like all corners, like strip clubs, all sorts of things, is in Nigeria as well.
Yeah, I don't,
Is that bad too? Like,
I don't doubt that. I mean,
You know,
at the
but-
end of the
Not
day-
as third world as you think, guys.
well, my whole
like
thing
I'm
is,
serious.
I hope the strip clubs are 10 times better because I go
They
to
are.
strip clubs.
Like,
It's tough.
for me, when I went, yes.
You been there?
Yes.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Can we talk about strip club culture? Like,
Can we talk
We'll
about
talk
like,
about the
to
fact
Nigeria?
that Chris.
Which one? Which
Man,
one?
the kids-
Nigeria.
Kids with different.
I want to know about
different
Nigeria.
hemispheres.
Let's talk about strip clubs.
well, how do you know about Nigeria strip clubs?
Because he knows
I
he has homies who have kids in different hemispheres.
No, whoa.
Was it the military sent you there?
Yeah.
All of a sudden, somebody comes.
No,
and he's- and
Wait,
it's like,
so pretty much I had that much
I'm
free
a
time
baby.
to go to like a Nigerian strip club and just be like, yeah.
Yes.
You have time off.
For example, the reason why I don't do strip clubs and strip clubs are boring. Remember with the bachelor party? The reason why anything when it comes to strip clubs is
Me and you
boring.
lost the money.
No, I'm not. You're going past the store. You're going past the store. The whole point is the fact of strip clubs are boring in the United States, other than Atlanta, is because in overseas they actually base everything off of like entertainment. It's actually entertainment.
Well, yeah, there's no art into that.
Yeah.
And stuff for that one time that we went to that strip club, I think that might be in San Antonio. The girl was walking on the ceiling. I was like,
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Those things are stuff you can find overseas. You know what I mean? When I went to Nigeria and Puerto Rico, it was like a whole movie.
So what he's saying is he misses the strip clubs of the 90s. and instead we have the strip clubs of the 2000s.
Don't worry, Chris. Next year we will be going to Japan, and we will experience some things.
Oh,
I have to say it. Yes, we will be going to Japan.
All right.
we'll be
Well,
Oh, funny story. Yesterday at baby shower, I was talking to your mom and sister, and Lucy mentioned something about destination wedding. Like she should have just done a destination wedding or whatever, so she doesn't have to deal with a bunch of stuff. And I was like, yeah, you know what, Sebastian wanted to do that. And your mom's eyes lit up, and she was like, is he seeing somebody?
Wow.
Is he seeing somebody?
So, girls,
Now, like,
Sebastian the singer.
Not that I know
Comment
of.
below.
He said
He's
when
ready.
the time comes, he would like the destination wedding, so he doesn't have to deal with all of this.
As you see, he needs somebody to bring home the mom.
There you go. Let's do it. Let's do it.
By the way, so as we're talking about different races and stuff, what do you think is like every race like special ability? You know, like black people, we get, you know, guys.
No, you can't say that.
I'm just saying, the whole thing is we.
Stop treating
They say-
ethnicities like they're
They
mutants.
say.
They say big
They-
dicks
that-
and
okay,
big
but-
butts.
I was gonna say cocoa butter.
Wait, big what?
You say, wait, cocoa butter is man, that's just like it's magic shit.
That's
No, cocoa butter don't give nearly as much credit, bro. Cocoa butter be solving shit.
Hey, can we find out who created cocoa butter?
what?
Hey, I need to find this out just for my own well-being because I don't want to listen to a conversation where a bunch of black people goes, yeah man, this product is freaking amazing, and then all of a sudden
Conrad Johannes von Houten.
it's a white guy, right?
What? Hey, whoa. Number one, you're gonna say it's a white guy,
Is it a
but
white
it's
guy?
coconut. Who has the coconuts on lock? Okay.
The Arabs.
Hawaiians?
Wait,
Islander.
Hey.
Yeah.
Yes, exactly. And as we know from Pangea,
Stop.
the world was with
Shut up, dude.
This man Richard. I just didn't want us to go on this whole conversation where we raved about cocoa butter and then somebody wrote in the comments at the bottom.
It was
You know
made
it was-
by
What the, I don't give a fuck who was made. At the end of the day, cocoa butter's the shit.
Okay, you went like on a tangent like
No, but it was like you
said,
went on that. No, but you were about to go on this like whole pro-black rampage.
No, I wasn't. I was about to say like, you know, like
You
Asians,
said our
Asians like
abilities.
flexible, you know, like
Asians are flexible.
Yeah, when it comes to like sex, like I just imagine like, you know.
That's your imagination.
No, they're not, Cameron.
Like,
no.
it's like you have the
They're not.
Temptations song stuck on repeat.
Seriously.
You know the
Okay,
song,
you know what?
Just My
That's bad
Imagination?
time.
Hey man, Cameron. Thank you. Pull it back.
Pull it back.
I
Pull it back.
I took
Pull
the
it back.
cartridge from you real quick.
Take that out.
Yeah.
Put the
my
pen
bad.
back in
Alright.
there.
Before we go ahead and get to closing topics, my thing was to me would go ahead and be they said the creator from World War Z is gonna go ahead and do comic books off of history. He's gonna do history. He's gonna go ahead and do like life event history comic books, whatnot. Like, do you think if it's popular enough, you think it'd be put in schools?
So there's a children's book series called I Survived, and they're based on events like I Survived Pearl Harbor, and it's about just one character that the event was happening
Correct.
around, or I Survived 9/11, stuff like that. So I mean, it's a bit
And to answer your question, no, it's not gonna be put in schools because at the end of the day, correct me if I'm wrong, schools have always tried to control what perspectives got out there. Like when it
not
comes
really.
to
The series that they're doing is historical fiction, so it's actually giving them a lesson on what happened.
yeah,
So they
but
can also- yeah.
but it's also from.
We're not saying to exit out the. We're not saying to exit out the book totally. We're not telling you to X out the whole history book. I'm saying that is a reading material.
Yeah.
Yeah, included in.
They're not going to.
I mean,
They're not going to include the material because at the end of the day, it's somebody's perspective, and at the end of the day, so how have we seen from this educational system?
But
They're
you
not
can
open
relate
to-
better to it and internalize it.
I would say it's not going to be
Correct.
approved to me. I don't think the way our
And
education
graphic
system. I just
novels
don't
are a
think.
thing. Kids love that shit.
Yeah, they do. All valid points. I just don't
honestly
think
don't
any.
like graphic novels because when it comes to writing and they see that shit, they don't. And
And that's
graphic
great.
novels are not written in complete sentences and stuff.
I just don't think it's ever going to be adopted by a school. I think a teacher may try to implement this for her students, but I feel like
I will let you know when it comes out.
Okay. Sure. Hey, Val, get that shit for your students. Go ahead and get that shit.
I will.
So, I mean, in World War Z,
just
it makes
scared
super
them.
popular. I mean, I'm not gonna simply say like he it's not possible that he
No, I think if his franchise would be popular, yes. I just don't think it'll be adopted by the school. Like,
I mean, it'll be cool, but you're right.
I mean, you
What
still
makes you
have
think-
shit like Huckleberry Finn in schools.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, no, but not
But
only
why
that.
would they put that?
No, but
it's Huckleberry Finn, like, and look how unfixed, truthful, or whatever that
Well, we
is.
saying a comic book.
And it's from a different perspective, a certain perspective.
I'm
Where
not
should-
understanding why you think
Go.
the school wouldn't.
Exactly,
would
that's what I was going to
would
ask.
approve
Why
it.
do you think the school wouldn't? Because if you look at it somehow, it's still a form of awareness. By
Because-
letting the kids know. Okay, it's just like this shooting that goes on in schools. It would be bad for the society not to let the kids know
Ooh,
that
I
these
like
things
that.
happen.
Because
Educate them about
Because,
it.
for instance, just like how we talked about it earlier, America doesn't like to highlight things in history that are what put them in a negative light. So, you know, we're talking about
It's
comic books of
informative.
historical
It's not-
events.
they
We don't
can-
like to talk about slavery. We don't like to talk
If you
about
put that like
you know,
Christopher
Native
Columbus in a
American-
comic
No,
book,
no, I don't,
it's
I
still
don't agree with that.
history.
Okay, but if you do it historically on Christopher Columbus, we all know he really didn't discover. Okay,
We don't-
so that's not going to be adopted by a school.
Yeah, but you do know all the bad shit he did.
No, but that's not taught in school. That's not taught.
Yes, it is.
Let me share something with you.
Yes,
let
it
me share
is.
something.
K-12?
Let me share
Yes.
this information with
That
you.
that must have changed because I ain't never learned about Christopher Columbus until
Let
I
me
got
share
to
this
college.
information with you. You will understand why the American
This is what
system
happened.
or educational system will allow such information within. Is because the news you guys listen to here remains within here.
Mm-hmm.
Your CNN here is not the same CNN we watch or see in
Yeah,
Africa.
I know.
So that's the reason why they will feel comfortable allowing those things out to educate people in the environment, and I will make them aware of those things.
And
Historic.
I taught Christopher Columbus to first graders, and we had to watch a video where they said, "Oh, he came to this land, and yeah, he had good intentions,
Things might
but
be
he
changing.
massacred a shit ton of people."
Things might be changing now, but when I was in school,
Okay.
there was
Things change.
Things
Okay.
have changed.
Yeah.
Last time you were in school, what, 10 years ago?
There you go. Things change.
I mean, hey.
The same way of.
And, well, I hope it gets approved. Then I'll be looking out for it. What is it called, Chris?
They haven't said that he haven't gave me the title.
Okay.
He just said that he's coming out with books that he wants to go and be released towards the school. You know, it's a comic book style. So I mean, it will interest me because I was never a reader. I was always like more of a visual.
You're seeing that and graphic novels are made for kids like you.
Correct.
There's a kid in all of us.
But did you know
I
that
don't like reading.
But don't rely too heavily on it because then you're going to end up writing like a dumbass.
but also
That was
your
stressful.
local high schools and potentially also middle schools already have comic books in the library?
Yes, they
Yeah.
do. Yes, but
So-
as in,
Have that in elementary.
it's different from. That's what I'm saying. It's
Yeah,
different.
that's why I'm saying
It's different from being introduced to the library. Who goes to the fucking library? I never did.
I did.
I did.
No, we're not doing that. We're not doing that.
Why
We're
didn't
not
you
doing
go to the
that.
library?
We're not doing that. We're not doing that. I also did inappropriate shit. My bad.
No, but that's where you can also meet up with females.
No, you can't. No, you can't. Whatever you're talking about,
With a nerd
stop it.
chicks.
What?
That's how he met me.
I did not meet you in the
No,
library.
you didn't.
And then the controversy between Sebastian and Val begins. Old man Torin, he doesn't want to admit it. He feels threatened.
What?
He always has to wonder.
People do not go to the library to go ahead and check out some new material, bro. Unless you're in. No, listen.
Let's put it this way. We had to go to the library
Thank
for certain
you.
assignments
Thank
and
you.
shit that we had to
And
do in
then people
class.
that are interested in it, they went there. People that are not interested in the library, they did not go.
I'll be
there.
honest,
I was
I ain't
constantly
never.
interested in new
The
subjects.
only
Yes,
time,
you do that. I don't do that. I like to go ahead and
Chris,
fuck shit up. I like to go ahead and
you
get in
checked out
trouble.
new subjects.
No,
Hold on.
No, you're right. That's why you said
I'm just gonna say, only reason why I went to the library.
you found that one that made it worthwhile.
Only
No, that's a lie again. That's a lie again. Because you're going back to like high school. I'm talking about like.
only reason why I went to the library in school
I never went to the library.
was because Miss
But
Wu.
that was a good example.
Miss Wu, she was like,
But I never-
Cameron, You have 4 strong.
I'm done. He's telling this story again. I'm
Yes.
so glad I tuned it out.
And since then,
Please edit that.
I went to the library. But you know, after that, but
What did you take away from it?
I have 4 strong names. I'm a wise man.
That's it.
It's my
That's
destiny.
It. That's it. You didn't learn
You
anything.
didn't learn anything.
Hang on.
Well, and I can find half the shit on the internet.
What did he say? He said it's my destiny. Alright, Daenerys.
Hey, at the end of the day, bird. So, you know what? I'm not that nigga, so.
Alright, go ahead, man.
He said destiny.
So, I'll take him.
So pick of the week, Chris. You gotta pick.
We always do this. I just gave you a whole topic, and now you coming right back to me.
Yeah, I'm coming right back to you.
No.
Fine, I'll take a break from you.
Thank you.
Francis, pick of the week. What you got? Anything you want to highlight? Game, comic book, music, TV show, movie?
Keep praying. Get used to your Bible always, man.
Bible. Okay,
Always.
you never go wrong with that.
Yeah, man.
You know, Francis give me the same answer, but you know,
That wasn't the same answer. That was not the same answer. That was not the same answer.
Sebastian, pick of the week.
I'm gonna go with the same thing I said last week.
Wow. I don't remember.
A wise man's grandchild.
A wise man grandchild.
Bro, how many times you gonna go ahead and tell this nigga?
Is that an anime?
That was the second time.
Is that an
Wow,
anime?
wow,
What is this again?
It's the only thing we're watching?
No, it's the thing worth mentioning though.
Okay, so what is this again?
Because I mentioned Shield Hero like too many times.
Alright, by next time.
I mentioned it too.
Listen.
One time.
If by next time we go ahead and listen, if you're not going ahead and listening to some random music, get some random stuff like Beat King or something, so I'll pop that vagina.
Wait, Sebastian would never listen to that. So what the fuck?
Go there,
You
man.
put it in there.
I already listened to stuff like that when I was younger. All I did was.
Sebastian, you don't know what the fuck Big King is.
Bro, you don't know what the thing. You don't.
Do you know Big King?
Do you know what the fuck Pac a pussy is?
Yes.
Are you talking about the same thing?
Anyway, pick of the week.
That pussy, pop. That pussy, baby.
Anyway, okay, so what is this? Is this?
No, I know exactly. The goal was for everyone to remember that song.
Yeah.
Is this an anime or what?
I approve.
It's an anime.
It's
Oh,
an
man.
anime. And what is this anime about?
This anime
The
is
wise
about
man's grandchild.
Right, but the wise man is none other than Merlin. So this is Merlin's grandchild, and it's about Merlin's grandchild growing up in the world.
So Merlin gets jealous and finally wants to make a legacy for himself.
Be jealous to do that.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm just saying, like,
Only
do you ever imagine that?
That's how you bring kids into the world. Jealousy.
Come on, Merlin was jealous of Arthur. Come on, we all know. Y'all don't think so?
No.
Merlin was jealous of
Merlin's a lot older
If
than
you
Arthur.
don't-
Like
Merlin was
King
jealous.
I
Arthur.
don't think
Wasn't
he
he
was.
trying to help King
Why?
Arthur?
Wait. Why would he be jealous of King Arthur?
Because-
he felt sorry for King Arthur because King Arthur couldn't even hold his.
No,
own.
because at the end of the day, let's see, if you look at the legs, the lore behind Merlin, he was great. He was a grand wizard. He mastered the different arts.
Podcast that never ends. It just
And he
goes
mastered the
on
grand arts,
and
and he was known as Pendragon because he fought a dragon or whatever.
No, that was his last name.
He was known as
Yeah, but-
Pendragon because he could control a dragon.
Yeah,
Not
and he
control-
fought a dragon though.
Arthur Pendragon.
Well, he passed that along to Arthur because Merlin was the one that actually fought a dragon and everything like that, and it foretold the legacy of King Arthur.
Depending on which version you read, yes.
So with that, I just like
And
in
it
all the
wasn't-
books.
It wasn't that foretold Arthur. It was the creation of Excalibur, and it was the Lady of the Lake who gave.
No, but even before that, Merlin, he pretty much during the fight with the dragon. But even before that, no, it was forecasting multiple different things. But even before that, in the Merlin's lore,
Oh. Okay.
What were you talking about? Suck a dick.
so
So we're talking about, you said.
yeah. So yeah, check out that. Torin, old man Torin, what's your pick of the week?
Okay, pick of the week. Author I really like. He's not my pick of the week. He's picked for a good time. Brandon Sanderson, read his shit. Simple as that.
What?
Okay.
Read what?
Okay, so if you need a recommendation, no, it's not called this shit.
Okay.
Recommendations is like the whole series called World of Ascension. There's another one, Way of Kings, and there's
Is he the one that's the archaeologist or something?
no, that dude's really boring. But
Okay.
he's the one, yeah, Way of Kings.
Way of Kings.
It's really cool.
That's what Torin says. Really cool. Check it out.
Val, pick of the week.
What to expect when you're expecting.
Heck yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
I don't
movie
really
or the
have
book?
anything.
I mean, and how long do we have?
Good countdown.
I'm at 34 weeks. So
34 weeks.
6 more weeks.
6 more weeks. So little time. Are we having a party when it drops?
What? I don't think you can.
Why not? Like, we didn't have a dropping party.
Yeah, so the craziest thing
Just like get the strobe light
So-
in the room.
So wait.
Get some strippers of both varieties, male and female.
Yeah, you know, celebrate, you know, yeah, we got,
section.
whoa. You know, we celebrate that, like, all she went through, the having baby, like, we'll celebrate the baby later.
Pictures and shit.
But we celebrate Val first, like,
You
shit,
know what? Somebody asked me, is your husband gonna get you a push gift? I'm like, what the
Yeah.
fuck is a push gift?
No, Paul.
That's the white shit.
Well, wow,
It's
wait,
push right now.
hold on.
Time of a diaper shower.
Wait.
Diaper shower.
No.
push.
Wait, I have one question.
And then they were like, oh, it's a gift that your husband gives you for pushing out the baby. I'm like, is
I-
the baby the gift anyway?
Hang on, I have 2 questions. Actually, that brings up 2 questions. 2 questions? 2. I have 2 questions.
How many?
2 questions.
You sure? Two?
oh boy.
Two? This many?
Positive. Dose.
That many?
That's
First
yeah,
question.
when somebody's high.
First question that I
This
have.
one when they're air friends.
When you push it, please
Push it
tell
real
me.
good.
Yes. Is that song going to be playing? Thank you.
I expect Torin to be singing it too. Or like put you in the face or something.
Torin, that is your job. You have to sing that song.
Push it real good.
Push it real good.
Oh, see-
hang on. But you have to sing it so good that you get
The doctor singing.
yes.
That would be
And like the doctor's like being like, all right, Val, come on, push it.
real good.
push it real good. If you aren't able to successfully do that in the room, sir, you failed. That is your only job.
No pressure.
Only job. Are you recording your birth?
So I'm just supposed to.
No.
Okay.
It's fucking
I
great.
mean, when my mom did, she forced
I'm just asking.
I go for it.
I'm just asking because if you were
What about
recording
my
your
phone? Like, man,
no, you're supposed
what's
to.
up, doctor?
Bro,
I already
you
told him he's not allowed anywhere near that area.
You gotta
Like, just go from the side,
Yeah.
side.
No, not even
he's
that.
not allowed
No.
anywhere near that area.
Okay, but he can be recording your reaction.
No,
Like
he's not supposed
you
to
be like,
record shit. He just has to focus on getting everyone to sing the
It's
song.
his
Push
only
it.
job. He has to serenade me.
Only job. Only one job.
It's not just you, it's everyone in the room.
Yes, he's.
I gotta start off really slow.
Yes. Yes.
the fact that
Wait. But what I need you to do is, I need you.
Make sure you're so close to that.
You need to.
You need to complete a sentence.
You need
You made
to
the
lean
mission.
in. No, you need
She
to
won't
lean
know.
in to
I already
the ear.
told him I'm gonna be cussing.
No,
you out. I'm
and
gonna your mom.
she's screaming. As she's screaming, right when she's screaming, and there's just a little bit of silence. I need you to lean forward, get real close to her ear, and then in her ear.
And that's how Torin lost his life.
That's what I want you to say.
That was the end of old man Torin.
And then lean backwards, and then that's how
You don't have that much time to go ahead and lean back.
No, you
Like,
gotta lean
like
the
when
back
a woman
toward the
is having
swing.
birth, they will squeeze your hand until you actually like.
Wait. But that stop doubting him, bro. Stop doubting him. Old man Torin is gonna be able to take that bit. Like he has no physical ability, but all his physical ability will.
Yes. No. Yes. No. If there is anyone that I believe their physical ability was all just stored for this one moment.
He will awaken. He'll be able to take it. And it's
He
like,
will go ultra instinct
It
on a
is.
motherfucker in these 5 seconds.
It'll be like Krillin. It'll be like Krillin. He has no potential until this one moment.
No. He's just like, yeah, no, I totally went through all that. She squeezed my hand. Everything's fine. What are you talking about?
It's gonna look like the
And then,
end of
no.
a scary movie.
No, it's not even that. And then somebody else comes.
okay.
No, and then like the nurse comes out and she's like icing her hand, and you're like, "What the fuck happened to you?" And she's like, "She squeezed my hand."
And Torin's just gonna be like, push it. pussy real good. Push it.
I really hope he doesn't do any of what you just said.
Yeah.
That was creepy.
That
Was creepy. The like humping.
That was like the longest.
was
What was your
creepy.
second question?
My second question is, can his push gift be given to you 6 weeks after?
I think that's too late. Then it's not a push.
I don't want a push gift.
Well, he did a diaper shower though.
No. The diaper shower is for the kid. A push gift is for the mom.
I know that you know what I mean, but
Yeah.
and it came at the same time. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? Those things are 2000.
Right.
You know what? You're right. That's how they created life.
Right, but no, I don't like that because that's taking away the dad's role and stuff. Like, yeah,
No.
they got pussy gift.
What are you
but
talking about?
No,
I
it's like
literally
saying,
just
oh,
said
you
how
did
the
your
dad
job.
is very involved.
Why can't if they get a pussy gift, can we get a support gift? Can we get like
What
You mean
is
the man? You mean the man?
Hey, we need to go ahead and boycott that. We need
No,
to
no,
get
hang on.
support
Wait,
gifts. Support gifts.
No,
Support
but
gifts.
Val,
Like-
it would be 6 weeks
like-
after.
here's a cigar for while you was in
Fuck
there.
yeah.
You're
Okay.
not going in
Yeah.
there? Oh yeah.
See, so therefore,
Is that really a gift though?
that's a gift that keeps
Nah,
on
with
giving.
Torin, she's like, I can get that for free. Like,
Well,
You know how cheap Torin is.
I got 3. What? The? I got 3 picks of the week. Sorry.
okay, sure. What's
You know
up?
what I mean? Yeah, 3.
And
Wait. You got 4. Because one of them is your wife's book.
Yeah.
Tiffany Richardson.
Come online, Tiffany Richardson. Check it out. All
Where
right.
can you find this book?
You can find it on right now on Amazon.
Amazon? How do
I
you
got a
find it?
copy already.
Oh, shit.
So you got Scott already.
Chapter 5 is when the panties drop.
Wait, that's when they drop? That's a long time.
No, when you read that, panties drop.
Wait, why would I read? Wait, so what you're telling me is a book written by a woman is designed in order to make panties drop? So you tell me women are trying to make.
Well, you throwing some of these bus again. Let's not do this. Let's not do this.
No, but it all depends on
That
that
must
man's
be-
perspective.
Oh.
Yes,
see?
so another man might visualize it from a different angle. So,
Hey, thanks for cleaning that up.
yes,
Francis, that's why I bring you around. That's why I bring you around.
there was this for that man.
So you got co-lines, you know what I mean? It's out, you know what I mean? She's gonna get paperback soon later, but right now it's a digital copy.
I asked for a hardback. She told me no.
Enough advertising. Your wife ain't paying me for this.
right. The next one is going ahead, Fuzzy Tacos. We're going Fuzzy Tacos. Gonna be a rock band
Yeah, rock band this Friday.
this Friday.
If you are going to Fuzzy
Karaoke,
Tacos,
though.
Missouri
Yeah,
City,
karaoke though. Yes, a rock band is cool.
Karaoke though?
Karaoke though.
Can't you do
Karaoke? I've never heard of karaoke though.
Karaoke.
whoa,
No.
is that true?
Oh,
Can't you do rock and
karaoke
karaoke
though.
at the
Not
same
karaoke though.
No, but yes, yes you can. But then we're doing rock band first, and then after rock band later on we're doing karaoke.
Well, first things first.
First things first.
I'm already.
Oh, where is this gonna be?
Fuzzy Tacos, Missouri City.
Missouri City.
Missouri City.
4875 Missouri City.
4875.
That's the address.
4875?
Missouri.
4875 Highway 6 Missouri City.
Oh, 4875 Highway 6, Missouri City.
Alright.
Wait, do we have a zip code?
It doesn't matter.
I can't remember.
MapQuest does it all. It's good. There's no wrong.
77459.
No, I don't think that's it.
Anyway, whatever.
Alright,
Alright,
next one will go ahead and be is the fact of like, alright, we have never put this in fruition. You know what I mean? I want everybody to go ahead and challenge themselves and try to do it. And let's try to do one black thing one week. Support a black business, excuse me.
Oh.
Not thing, because that's
Black
I mean,
thing.
I
I
mean
was
chicken.
gonna be like, whoa. I don't.
It's not black thing? Whatever.
You know, I want to meet that. You know what I want to meet? I want to meet the black person who goes against every black stereotype.
man, I don't give a fuck about that. Like, y'all trying to make shit. Y'all trying to make.
Corey.
Y'all.
No, he eats fried chicken.
No, Corey's the person that I do extra stuff to prove that I'm black.
Whoa. This is the podcast.
No, but hold up, no. No, stop the chicken shit because we all love chicken. Stop. I cannot find a single person that don't like chicken unless you vegetarian. I got a
What if they're allergic
question.
to
Like,
chicken?
you can't be allergic to chicken.
Yeah, you can.
Yes, you can.
I've never met somebody allergic to chicken. Friends, are you allergic to
I don't
chicken?
love chicken.
Wait, you don't love chicken?
I don't love chicken.
Francis.
I like Francis.
Have you not had good chicken, bro? Like, let me cook you some good chicken, bro. I bet you
like
I'm not
chicken.
sincere. I heard when you said it, I was like, okay, hey.
Hey.
But I was like, nah, come on, man.
I mean-
there's no need keeping myself hidden from myself.
Bro, I'm telling you.
I needed to just crack myself out of it, man, because I don't, man.
I'm telling you, bro. Once you have good chicken, you probably got scarred by like bad chicken, unseasoned.
Bro, what is up?
I look
Bro,
forward to that.
like if someone, hey, look, man, if someone came up to you and they go, hey, man, I'm gay, you say, man, are you sure you're gay? You sure? Do you know?
Good.
Have you had some good yet? I mean, I don't know if you've had some good, because if you had some good, that would change your life.
I can only talk about the experience I know. Like, you can say you gay, I mean, that's you, but like, I love pussy. Like, I love pussy. Like, I love pussy. I love chicken. So when you say you vegetarian, I'm just like, but chicken though. Like, I can be vegetarian, but then my chicken.
Let me continue, man. Support a black business,
Okay.
at least one, you know what I mean?
At least one.
At least one this week.
One of them this week.
Okay, I'm gonna
Well,
test.
Well, you know what we found out?
What?
Can't buy cocoa butter to support.
Good job.
Well, I don't care what you say. There's some black people selling some cocoa butter.
Can
Yeah, but that doesn't mean that's supporting them.
Can you say like support and encourage a white business? Because I think
All right, but you're right. All right, the difference of it is like, okay, when you go ahead and go to a Macy's, you can't go ahead and say you're going to a Macy's and buying a black product. That's still supporting pretty much a white culture.
But they hire black people though.
That's still not who is the underlining of like that's almost like here it
You
goes.
think a black-owned business?
Correct.
Let's say support black owned business.
Yeah.
I appreciate it when people support Best Buy.
Here we go. Let's go ahead. You want to go ahead and be random? You say weed, right? Blacks don't own weed.
true.
They don't own.
No, we just sell the weed. We don't own the weed. So that's not being.
Hang on. So
That's not supporting us.
So
at
wait,
all.
that's not supporting?
No, it's supporting that the dealer, correct?
Right. You gotta support that.
I'm just saying a black-owned business.
Hang on. What happened?
You're doing too much into it.
I'm just.
We're trying to get into
Anyways, I got one more thing
Alright.
to add.
Go ahead.
Next week is Teacher Appreciation Week.
Oh,
yes,
So appreciate your child's teachers.
True.
They do a lot, include raise your children for some parents.
Right. And the bus drivers.
And
Yeah.
their bus.
Yeah, because they're bad as fuck on the bus. You're right.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
Also, hold your children accountable for their own learning. please.
Man, thank you.
Alright.
And pretty much my last one was the fact of the like everybody should do something for that woman. You know what I mean? So something that's like
Whoa.
random. You
What
know?
are you doing for your woman?
Well, time of whoa, pause. I just said,
Consummated his marriage yesterday, so.
yeah.
Oh, is it?
But it still doesn't mean
For the first time?
again. Again.
Touch for the very first time.
I will always approve of sex. Of good sex.
Really?
Anyway, I'm going on, moving on.
I thought you went the other way. You went that way. I thought you were about to say like some rape shit. You talking about some like.
What? No, what are you talking about? Okay. That, I do not condone that, sir.
What I was meaning, you know what I mean, since we're ending, it's the fact of like do something that's very random, romantic. You know what I mean? Everybody does, notebook, flowers. You know what I mean?
Like
That's
in the
something that's
Notebook?
like,
Wait, like in the Notebook, you know they die together, right?
they did.
Hey,
Is that your plan?
No.
Oh, okay, good. I just had to check.
That's
bro.
some romantic
I was
shit.
worried about somebody.
That is some romantic shit though.
I was worried about your. No, it's not.
Y'all officially have to go ahead and die.
No, I'm not dying. No, I'm not dying with my significant other. I don't
anyway.
have a significant other, but if I did, we ain't dying together.
Oh boy. Anyway, my pick of the week.
No, somebody gotta bury the other. Like, you got that twisted. And then somebody else has to mourn the other.
So I got two pick of the weeks.
No, that's what you gotta do. Look, you go in hard, get out fast.
Alright, that sounds like bad sex.
I got two pick of the week. So first, if you haven't been keeping up in DC, now this is a great time to get into combos with DC. Right now, you're kind of like Batman and Superman got their own series again, and pretty much what happened was like the events of before the Dark Universe tried to take over and that's when like Batman's worst fears, like this dark dimension, kind of preyed on Batman's like worst fears, because you know Batman thinks about how to kill everybody, and he thought about like a version of himself that he kind of killed everybody and take their powers or whatever. So in this version, after the events of that, there was left with the Batman that laughs, which is essentially Batman that becomes Joker. So in this,
So now Batman becomes Joker?
there's a version of Batman out there from the Dark Universe that is Batman that became Joker.
So is that the Joker from Batman Beyond?
No, this is from the Dark Dimension.
Oh.
So pretty much in this, so they had a run.
Batman too?
So they had a run of the Batman that laughs, and in the last, when they were trying to stop him, the final thing he says is, you tried to stop me, but it's already too late. I have sweeper agents throughout, all your, friends, and just so you don't know who they are or when they will activate, but they already been affected by the dark dimension. So pretty much like certain people are already affected in like the Justice League and stuff, that they at any point in time they will turn and like try to kill people or whatever. So Wonder Woman could be affected, Flash could be infected. It's kind of like the Skulls or whatever, that Marvel did or whatever. But this is kind of like that they might have to potentially kill one of the heroes, because slowly as
you just gave me a whole explanation.
well so Batman.
And you say I give a long
So check out Batman and Superman issues, and then also on Netflix, if you haven't watched it yet, Baki is a great Netflix anime. It's an anime about like martial arts, and it's dope. It's dope. You should definitely watch Baki. But thanks for joining us for another episode of The Kickback.
Jeez.